Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations. In today's video, we're going to be diving back into some Cookie Run Kingdom, and as you probably already guessed it, bringing you guys a brand new PVE tier list featuring the one and only Coco cookie. Not only that, guys, we've got a ton of changes, so without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, so starting off the tier list, guys, as always, we've got SS all the way down to D tier. Keep in mind, it is going to be purely subjective, and that means you're not going to agree with everything on this list, and that's okay. All I ask is you guys at least drop a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you disagree with and why you disagree with it. Starting us off here on SS, we've got a handful of cookies. We've got Sea Fairy. We've got Pure Vanilla Cookie. We've got Hollyberry, of course. You know, the legendary and the two ancients we currently got in the game. We've got Licorice up here as well. We got DC up here. And then last but not least, we've got Cotton and the one and only Pumpkin Pie. All of these cookies deserve to be here on SS tier. Keep in mind, this is a PVE tier list, not a PvP tier list. That's very important to make sure that you understand. And not only that, PvE encompasses literally everything outside of PvP. So besides the arena and besides Super Mayhem, this is going to be all other types of content. That's why these cookies here excel at what they do. Sea Fairy, Pure Vanilla, Hollyberry, there's no arguments there. They're literally the best in their craft. Not only that, you've got Licorice here, you've got Pumpkin Pie, both of them very, very good, especially in something like the Chaos Tower. Dark Choco, Defense Break, literally cannot beat it. And Cotton Cookie, one and only, very, very good. Just pretty much variety cookie is the best way to explain that. Now, officially jumping in here, taking a look at S tier we've got for you guys, and that's going to obviously bring us to, again, a couple of cookies that you're used to seeing here on the S tier. Nothing's changed pretty much from Vampire Sorbet, Black Raisin. Obviously, we got Strawberry Crepe as well coming in here on S tier. We've got the one and only Parfait. That defense buff and additional healing is absolutely really, really good. Next one up we've got, and that's going to be that brand new Frost Queen, baby. That brand new legendary we've got in the game. As always, still sticking here on S tier. She doesn't quite make the SS rank for me just because she literally does nothing to bosses. She can't freeze bosses, and that's where most of her damage comes, is from that final freeze explosion, and she can't do that. That's why she's placed on S and not SS. For those of you out there that are going to ask that question in the comment, that is going to be why. With that being said, we've got Tiger Lily as well, and then not only that, guys, we've also got Rye Cookie. And as you might be wondering, like, why Tiger Lily and Rye have officially climbed up the ladder to S tier, a lot of that's going to be boiling down to Rye is doing just really, really good damage overall, pretty much on par with Vampire when it comes to doing different types of boss content, so definitely deserves to be up here. And then not only that, we've got Tiger Lily just absolutely shredding in the overall PvE aspect of things. The stun is coming in handy. The little bit of AoE damage is being dealt. Just, again, very, very good cookie. Solid one to invest in if you happen to get her. And not only that, both of these cookies also cross, just like Sorbet and Black Raisin do, into the overall PvP arena, which, again, the PvP arena, like I said, Rye and Lily is going to be dominating when it comes to those cheese comps. So, again, it's all about efficiency. It's all about investing in the cookies that are going to carry you the furthest in the game. And, again, Lily and Rye deserve to be on S tier for that reason. Now, officially diving in here to A. Once again, guys, we've got a ton, and I mean a mega ton of changes. We've got Raspberry, we've got Mango, we've got the one and only Latte, we've got Pastry Cookie, we've got Squid Ink, we've got the Sonic, and we've got the Tails. We've got Mala Sauce, we've got Twizzly. Here's where two changes come into play. We've got the one and only Snow Sugar, baby. The one and only Snow Sugar has officially moved up the tier list to the A category. Don't sleep on a Snow Sugar. 100% gonna be worth your investment if you happen to get them early on. Next up we've got, and that's going to be the brand new Coco Cookie coming in at A tier for me when it comes to overall PvE. Now, I know for a fact I'm gonna get absolutely shredded in the comments about Coco's ranking, but you have to understand a few things. Coco, this tier list is going to be PvE for one, and for two, Coco Cookie is very good, sure, at making your entire team immune to stuns, and there's certain stages in the world exploration where I would argue, yes, Coco is absolutely broken in those stages. But outside of that, she doesn't offer a lot of value. She's basically a, slightly different version of Moon Rabbit. She provides some additional healing, a little bit of tiny tankiness in the front line, but overall, she's not bringing a whole lot to the team, and I think there's just better options that do, for me, place her in the A tier. Already, and then now officially diving in here to our B tier, we've got a ton of different cookies here for B tier. We've got to start it off with Moon Rabbit. Moon Rabbit's officially dropping down to B tier. We've got Pomegranate, which is officially moving up to B tier. I can't remember if we had her in C or D, but nevertheless, she's moving up to here to B tier. We've got Madeline. We've got Milk. We've got the one and only Almond. If you guys don't know, man, Almond, I've been sleeping on Almond for so long, man. This guy is literally plug and play. PvE and PvP, it does not matter. The guy's plug and play. You can add him to your team. It's going to add some overall value. Shouldn't be your first choice, obviously, but nevertheless, still going to be a very good option if you have nothing else to play. We've got Espresso here. Sad but true. Espresso is pretty much just getting worked further and further down the tier list as more AoE damage dealers come out in the game that offer a lot more utility to their skill. We've got Poison Mushroom here. Very good in the guild boss battle, but outside of that, not very good. I mean, the poison could be good at certain stages. It just takes way too long to actually officially tick off compared to other cookies like sorbet and black raisin and mango. So again, one of those niche cookies that doesn't really deserve to be anywhere higher, in my opinion, than B tier. We've got Mint Choco here. We've got the one and only Sad Day Herb. And then last but not least, guys, we are going to be featuring the brand new buffed version of Kumiho, guys. So Kumiho is going to be officially placed on B tier for me as well, currently at the state of the game. That could change. Kumiho does not get buffed all the way up here to where Dark Choco is. I know some people might mention that in the comments because she does have a defense break, but you have to understand, her defense break only goes on cooldown once her transformation is done, which is a massive 8 seconds. So she stays in transformation, turns into a ranged damage dealer, and not only that, her cooldown doesn't start until she gets out of transformation, and that's going to be the reason why it holds her back for me. Currently going to be sitting in the B tier. Next one up we've got here for C tier is going to be 4 different cookies. We've got Sparkling, we've got Werewolf, we've got Red Velvet. Again, very, very sad, man. I love Red Velvet, arguably my favorite cookie, but I'm just gonna call it like it is, man. Oh, they're moving down the tier list, man. They're moving down the tier list. As new cookies come out, nobody is utilizing Red Velvet anymore. It's just one of those cookies where it was cool, very awesome to get them. I love the design of them, but unfortunately, utility-wise, just not very good. Next up, we've got here, and then again, that's going to be Fig. Fig's actually going to be moving up the tier list this time from D tier to C. That attack, reduction that it does apply to the enemies can be useful, all right? It can be useful. It's not going to be a end-all, be-all game changer. 100% should not be investing in a Fig cookie, all right? Let's just put it that way. If you happen to be investing in a Fig cookie, you better be brand new into the game or just starting out. And the same thing goes for all these other cookies down here in the D tier. It's just completely not worth your investment. Yes, Cream Puff is very, very cute, very cool, and very rare for some reason out of the guild gacha system, but definitely not worth the investment. Same thing goes for Chili Pepper. We've got Lilac again. Lilac actually misses according to who he's attacking, which again is very, very tough to, to play as. So again, not going to be a very good option. And then Yam is just, obviously Yam, one of the cookies that I got early game, invested in and regretted investing in because it just wasn't worth the time. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to conclude today's PVE tier list for the month of December featuring the brand new Coco cookie. As always, guys, I invite you to drop a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this overall tier list. Keep in mind, like I said, I reached out to a ton, and I mean a ton of top tier players to try to bring you guys the best, absolute best tier list that I possibly could, because again, I'm only one guy. I can't test every cookie myself. So nevertheless, let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you haven't done so already, guys, hit that notification bell. I cannot stress it enough. If you want to get notified for YouTube when I go live, absolutely need to make sure you have that bell ticked on. Also, join the Discord. We've got a link provided down below in the description. Also, you can click it. I believe it's over here in this corner, literally right here. Click that link. Like I said, guys, it'll take you to the Discord. Jump in there. We've got over 6,000 players all around Cookie Run Kingdom, always willing to help out anybody and everybody. And with that being said, guys, as always, I'll see you on the next one.